Hey money folks, welcome back to SG Honey. Now the past week has been quite a relief because you see both NASDAQ and S&P 500 has been on an uptrend for the past week. S&P started with 3,800 points and ended the week with 3,900 points, while the NASDAQ actually started with around 11,000 points and ended with 11,600 points. That represents around a 5% increase on a weekly basis. So is this finally the turn of the market that we have been waiting for? I don't know, it may be a relief rally or a fake rally, but let's hope that all this will continue to press on. But you know, the focus of today's video is actually to talk about investing CPF, because I think like 2-3 months ago I talked about investing CPF comparison between Endowus and MoneyOwl, right? I actually started investing my CPF last year with Endowus, and this year MoneyOwl actually came up with a new product, and that allows you to actually invest your CPF with MoneyOwl. And in that previous video I talked about wanting to start a new portfolio with MoneyOwl just to have a comparison of whether it is better than Endowus in terms of the product offers and the performance, right? So I started investing $1,000 monthly into MoneyOwl portfolio. But like I said in the previous review, there are some things about MoneyOwl that you cannot be customized. For example, for the portfolio, you can only choose the risk, and you cannot really choose like how much percentage allocation you want for each particular unit trust. There is already a fixed allocated portfolio based on your risk, so you cannot really customize it. Unlike in Endowus, you can actually do like a customized portfolio based on what you like and prefer, right? So MoneyOwl have a fixed portfolio, and I chose the highest risk one, the 100% equity portfolio, because I felt that there's really no point in investing in like the lower risk bonds, because CPF is already paying you 2.5% in your ordinary account, right, if you did not do any investing. So why are you like jeopardizing your funds out of the CPF OA? Obviously you want to put it in a higher risk instrument like equities instead of bonds. So that's just really my own personal opinion, not really financial advice, because I feel that if you do not have the means to take risks, then better just leave it in your CPF OA. If not, for people who want to take a bigger risk and get potentially higher returns, then they may consider a 100% equity portfolio with MoneyOwl CPF investing. And also something that I noticed after starting the MoneyOwl CPF portfolio is that they have a fixed day of deduction, which is the 15th calendar day. You cannot like switch it to another day for deduction, because I think that is like the latest date where your employer actually needs to credit your CPF contribution, be it for the employer and the employee, meaning like for the month of July, your CPF contributions have to come in by the 15th of August. So MoneyOwl has already set the default date for you, and you cannot really change it. Unlike in Endowus, right, you can actually change the day that you want to deduct the CPF. So maybe that's a little bit of market timing part for you if you want to do it. So eventually what I did was that I put MoneyOwl at a 15 calendar day deduction. I mean, I could not choose it, but I just left it there 15 calendar day for the CPF investment to kickstart. And then for Endowus, right, I changed it from the 15 calendar day to the first calendar day, so that it's like a more equalized dollar cost average, right? One is on the 15 calendar day, one is on the first calendar day, so like there is a little bit of spread between them for a more effective dollar cost average. Anyway, I also wanted to share a little interesting story when I started the MoneyOwl portfolio. So you know, I started the portfolio in late April, right? So the first deduction was supposed to be due on the 15th of May, correct? That means the CPF will be deducted on the 15th of May because of the April I start the portfolio. But apparently MoneyOwl did not kickstart the transaction on 15th of May. I was really wondering what has happened, right? Did I really do something wrong, or I did not set up the portfolio correctly? But eventually MoneyOwl called me and told me that they actually failed to do the CPF deduction on the 15th of May, and therefore the next transaction will actually kick in on the 14th of June. So the MoneyOwl team actually called me and apologized and told me that there will be 2 CPF transactions in June. One on the 14th of June, which is the previous May transaction, and one on the 15th of June. And they apologized for that, which on hindsight actually turned out to be a blessing, you know, because I think the market actually kind of corrected after May. So I was buying in at a much lower price, which I will show you later in my MoneyOwl walkthrough. So let's see how my MoneyOwl portfolio has performed after I started the portfolio for 2 months. Let's go. Alright folks, so this is my MoneyOwl portfolio. You can see that I do have two portfolios with me. Firstly is the dimensional portfolio with SRS. Now this is a really bummer, right? I invested like $1,000 in SRS, I think since last year, but it came out to around $878. So that represents like $122 of loss. I won't really go too much details into this, but just know that this portfolio has not been doing well as with the market, but it's fallen like 12%, so slightly better than S&P 500 I believe, because I have not been adding any funds to it since the start of the year. But I think the focus today is really to look at the MoneyOwl CPF portfolio, because I invested around $2,000 and right now the portfolio value is up to $2,061, which represents a gain of 3.09%. Not too bad, right? But let's go into the portfolio details and see what it is. So $2,061.90, that represents an unrealized gain of $61.90. Net deposits of $2,000, cost of investment $2,000, simple return 3.09%. If you look at the time weighted return, is 3.71%. And if we look at the holdings, this is what my portfolio currently holds: 100% in the Infinity Global Stock Index Class C in Singapore dollars. So the NAV now is around 87 cents and I do hold around 2,378 units. If we look at the asset allocation wise and expand this, you'll find that it is a 100% equities portfolio. Number of holdings will be 1,567. So the majority is in information technology, meaning your tech stocks. I do have a little bit of financials, healthcare, discretionary and industrials. Country-wise will be mainly US and then others, Japan, UK, France and Canada. So unlike Endowus, MoneyOwl didn't actually publish the exact tickers that are existing within the global stock index fund of Lion Global Infinity, but I think that can be easily searched. But I do want to bring to your attention of my CPF transactions, right? Because let's take a look at the first pending request. Okay, like I said, the request date cannot be changed. It will be fixed on the 15th calendar day every month. So my next deduction or investment will be on the 15th of July. And if you click at more and look at the transactions and statements, I just want to show you what really happened, right? Because if you look at my buy trades, there isn't any transaction in May and both of this happened in June. So we take a look at what are the statements that occurred during these 2 months. So this is my CPF equity portfolio for MoneyOwl. You can see that I do have two buy trades in the 14th of June and 15th of June. The transacted price was around 84 cents for both 14 June and 15 June. So I skipped the May transaction completely, but otherwise I was still investing around $2,000 net as of current month. But I just want to bring you guys to Fund Supermart because you can actually see the exact price of this unit trust. Currently is around 87 cents of Singapore dollars as of 7th of July. And if we were to look at the price history, let's take a look at what were the prices in June. So June the 14th was 84 cents, likewise in 15 June around 85 cents. But what if MoneyOwl actually invested my funds on the 15th of May? That will actually bring us to around 90 cents, 90 cents drop to 84 cents. That's quite a big drop, right? So luckily MoneyOwl actually missed that transaction. Close shave, but it could have gone either way. But anyway, if you want to sign up for MoneyOwl, here are the current referral benefits. You can get up to $60 worth of GrabFood vouchers. If you get a comprehensive financial planning, if you get an insurance coverage, or you just invest in a portfolio like mine, then you can use my referral code. Then you can get $20 worth of Grab credits each. I mean, they used to give me GrabFood vouchers, so is that changed? Not really sure, but we'll see about that. So if you have enjoyed my MoneyOwl portfolio sharing, do remember to help me comment a thank you. I'll really appreciate it. And let's get back to the video. Alright folks, welcome back. So you can see that although I actually missed a CPF transaction or deduction in May, it turned out to be a little bit of blessing because the market actually turned in the favor of us. But it could have gone either way, right? That the market could have gone really bullish and I missed the May transaction. So all this is really based on luck. And I don't think we are out of the woods yet because we are still in the bear market territory, especially for NASDAQ. More than 20% negative returns since the start of the year. So I would say keep an open mind and keep your options open. You can try both Endowus and MoneyOwl using my referral link down below. But if you really don't like robo-advisors, right, then maybe you can try this out. Hey, have you heard about it? Huh? Heard what? I got $100 worth of Apple shares for free. Are you sure or not? How did you even get it? Well, I started using the Webull app and deposited $2,000 and make 6 buy-in trades. If you don't believe me, you can take a look at my Webull app. right here, showing you $100 worth of Apple shares. Wow, is that really such a good thing for free? Can you teach me how to do it? So you can start by using my Webull referral link down below, sign up and deposit the first deposit of $2,000 in Singapore dollars and make 6 buy-in trades so that you can qualify for $100 worth of Apple shares. Webull also gives you 0 commission fees and platform fees for all stocks, ETFs and options in the US market. So make sure you sign up for a Webull account using my link before the expiry date. And with that, let's get back to the video. So that's a little teaser video for the Webull app. So if you want to look at the full Webull review, then I can refer you to watch this review video of Webull app over here. With that, thank you for watching. My name is Christopher. This is Honey Money SG, steering young adults to financial independence.